Hey, welcome everybody. Thanks for clicking this video. This is kind of my little impromptu parent meeting. As playoffs are rolling along, I just want to give the opportunity to parents to kind of let me know what you're looking for, what you need, or what you have questions about in this next off season. Whether you're just starting with the truth in seventh grade, or whether you're a parent who's been around for years and this is your last off season. So we had a coaches meeting this weekend, a preliminary one, and it was fairly productive. Coach X is back, Xavier Brown, and he's going to help out. And I also have a coach who's going to be playing a very interesting role. More to come, but let's just say he's worked for Hoop Group before, he's worked for Elevate Basketball before, he's coached at a variety of D3 schools, even as a head coach at one point, and he's going to be helping with the process, with continual basketball development, but for those people who are looking for college placement and the things to do as they grow. So that's happening as well. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is I'm going to give you 4 things, and I'm going to need you to rank those 4 things. Put them in the comments or the appropriate section. Let me know. Of the following 4 things, which do you think is the most valuable and important to you? Don't think of the group, think to you and your family, down to 4. Number one, basketball development. I want to give my child the opportunity to get better for his next year's season. Have a bigger role on the team, win more games, win a district championship, go farther in state playoffs, whatever. I want to get better. Number 2, competition. Hey, you know what? I need him to be exposed to competition because our league doesn't offer it to us. So I want good competition so we're ready for playoffs. Or, hey, you know what? He's going to play some college ball, and I want him to have experience playing against players at his caliber and his size athleticism. 3, travel is a very unique experience. It only lasts for a short amount of time. I want to have a good time. Do you want your son to have an experience, play with different people, visit different places, build memories, etc.? As in the past, some of the more memorable trips that we've had, Washington, D.C. was a very memorable trip. Atlantic City was very fun, and so was Myrtle Beach. Is that important? And last but not least, college exposure. I need colleges to see him. I need to get him to places where he can be in front of people who will evaluate him, etc. So 1, 2, 3, 4, evaluate those. Tell me what you think. Last but not least, let me know what your questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions would be. I would love to consider them. I mean, not everything fits in. For instance, some things conflict. Sometimes I want the highest level of competition. I want to play in front of the coaches. But why is everything last minute? That's something that I hear yearly, so it's not even like, I don't get offended by it because it has nothing to do with, it's out of my control. If you're going to play in live events for Hoop Group or any of these large organizations, you don't get the schedule until the week of. That's just kind of how they do it. And since they're such a big, successful organization, I can't pull their leg, or actually the fully funded teams can't pull their leg to get anything different. Other things that, sometimes I looked at was, hey, what about getting room blocks in hotels? Some parents want that. Some years it's like, no, I want to stay at something a little nicer, or I want to stay at something a little more economy. So from year to year, that may change. Let me know what you guys as a group want, and we could try to organize something of that nature. Ultimately, the things I've already been texted have me really excited for this year. The people that I know are coming back and the people that potentially are coming back, I think we're going to have a very fun year, very productive year. And I just can't wait to hear back from you. Hey, so please, thanks for tuning in. Let's have a great season. Let's communicate. Let me know what you think. And hey, we can talk on the telephone if we need to, what have you. Here's the big date. So the big date, 19th and 20th. The 19th or 20th is going to be our tryout. I just got to see how many people are still alive in playoffs and so forth, and we'll work it out. Time and location to come. Keep tuning in. Thanks. Spread the news. We'll talk to you soon.